guys, what's going on? It is Ginger Star. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have everybody here. And today I have a special treat in the spirit of Halloween because I don't believe in tricks, so I'm going to give you guys a treat. I'm actually going to show you guys how I edit my videos for Eagle Chess Knockout. Big shout out to Artlist, who is actually sponsoring. I'm so excited to have my first official sponsor for my channel. It's great if anybody else would like to sponsor. We can actually put like little ads and things like that in the episodes, so we can do that for you guys. Just let me know if you're interested, especially, you know, if you're a YouTuber who's starting out, that kind of thing, and we can work out the details. That being said, since this is a sponsored video, what is so super cool about this is that I'm going to put a link down below, and I'm going to show you what Artlist is in this video and how I get my sounds and my music files and all that fancy stuff from them. And you, as the viewer, if you click this link, you can get 2 months free on Artlist. That's right, 2 months free on Artlist, courtesy of Ginger Star. So let's hop right into the video and let's just get going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my computer screen with you guys. I'm going to get that going, and then I'm going to show you how I do my video edit. So first thing, you can see my fancy laptop. I have like all my Eagle Chess Knockout stuff up there. This is crazy. I even still have pictures from when I was still down at the historic Zodiac Theater. The Z, I miss the Z team. You guys are amazing. But that's not what you want to see today. You guys want to know about how I edit the videos. I get so many questions all the time. Well, I'm working on episode 5 right now, so let's just jump right into it, and I will give you guys a small snippet. This is just going to be part 1, and then I'll get into the fancier stuff in part 2 in the second video I'm going to post for you guys. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, we're just going to hop right in here, and of course I am going to go to Artlist. You can easily type it in your web browser or whatever they use, or if you want the 2 months free, you can just click down on this link below. And any company can use it. So like if you're watching this and if you're a part of like a radio station, or if you're just doing podcast videos or whatever it is, this might be a good deal for you. So let's jump right into it. So we're gonna pull up Artlist here because we love Artlist. And so for this particular scene, I'd already done this once, but I'm gonna do it again just to show you guys how I get it done. So I was looking for chains earlier because in scene 1, this is a spoiler, cover your ears if you don't want any episode 5 spoilers. So in this particular scene, the Dark Chess Master is going to be chained up because this is going to be his trial. This is going to be the turning point of why he turned evil in the series. So we are looking for chains from the Royal Guard. Okay. I'm not sure where that noise is coming from. It's like a ghost has haunted my computer or something. I didn't click on anything. Okay. All right. Well, that was actually a pretty good sound effect. So you can see I got chains typed up right here. So that's what we're looking for. And we're just going to look for some really, really cool like chain sounding fills for when the guards chain him up and take him away to the dungeon, because that's what's gonna happen. That's what is gonna happen. Oh, I feel so bad for the Dark Chess Master. Okay, so here you go. It got really, really quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, so we have that one. And you can see like they're different. So Artlist is not only used for music, and that's what some people don't know You can use them for music and sound effects. And cool, when you get the really, really big license from them, you can use these sound effects too. So, and you can see they have like different Artlists, like Folly Walkers. He's one of my favorite people to go to for sound effects. I love his work. So this is a really, really good one. So this is one in particular that I am probably going to use. So let's go ahead and get it done. If my system will let me get added to my cart. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so you see, it was pretty simple. All I did was just add it to my cart so that I could go ahead and download it. And then, so we've added it to the cart and it's already downloaded. And you see where it says, congratulations. And if you haven't received your email within 5 minutes, please check your spam folder. Of course, I'm almost positive that Artlist is super, super amazing, so we're not gonna have that issue. All right, so you see that Artlist has sent me the song. For my email specifically, I use Yahoo. I think they're great. I've been with Yahoo pretty much since the beginning, back in the early 90s. So I am a big Yahoo fan. But if you don't like Yahoo, there are plenty of other email platforms out there for you to use with Artlist. But I'm just a fan of Yahoo, so we're just gonna go into it. So I picked Yahoo. We're gonna go to Artlist and you see they're super cool, like double-sided. Unfortunately, I don't have double-sided monitors, but I'm working on it. It's in the works. I got stuff going on, guys. Okay, so, and you can see, like, I have my licensing information here. I got my order number. And the thing is, like, if you already have the license, they don't charge you for every single one you download. All you do is just pay for the use of the program, and then, like, you can download as many songs or sound effects as you want. So the first thing I'm going to download here is the license, because I do like to cover my assets. Like, I like to make sure that I'm covered in anything that I download. And I've already got my computer to automatically save that file. You see where it says open file. So all of the license information that I have with Artlist to be able to use a sound effect, a sound, or any type of music, it goes right there. So that way, if anybody needs to see, the information that I have, they can look at it. I always am about, one thing I learned, like, off the bat, especially with creating Eagle Chest Knockout, because I've got legal rights to Eagle Chest Knockout and the characters because I developed them. Make sure you have your license agreements, make sure you have your copyrights. That is super, super important. If you guys want me to create a video on how to obtain copyrights and that kind of thing, if it makes it easy for you guys, let me know. Just comment below and I will be more than happy to provide that for you. All right, so we got our license, it's downloaded, and now we're gonna go into the wave because that's all that I need for this particular sound effect. We don't need any fancy video or anything like that, so we're just gonna do the sound effect, and boom. So it is saved right there on the computer, that easy. That's why I like Yahoo, guys, because it's super, super quick. It's pretty easy to do. Sometimes the download time might differ than what it is on my computer. A lot of it might have to do with, how much internet or Wi-Fi that you have. For mine, it's pretty simple. I probably get between 100 and 200 megabytes per second, which is not that bad. It's really not that bad. And there are plenty of, internet, Wi-Fi platforms out there that provide that. But it also depends on like how many people you have in your home and like how many devices you're connecting. Now, I know that my sound on my laptop is not 100% precise. So when I play Zoom meetings and when you guys hear me as Princess Chessitary compared to what I'm actually recording, I use a different mic set. I actually have a friend who's in a band, like a professional band, and he lets me go into his studio and I get to record my lines for Princess Chessitary. Super nice. So, yeah. So I know that the sound is going to sound a little bit off when I'm doing the editing tutorial, but this is just so you guys can see what I do and a little bit like a behind the scenes for you guys. So let's get into it. So we have our sound effect. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up my editing software here. So I've tried a few different editing softwares, and surprisingly, this one actually works pretty good. It's called Movie Maker. I can use it to make my sounds on there. I can use it to pull voices and clippings on there. I have a couple of editing programs as well, but this one works pretty good and it's pretty solid for what I need. And it's also a great video. I would say that this is a good one for someone even who is starting out that really wants to learn how to edit sound and video and that kind of thing. So the first step is getting the picture done. I'm not gonna like show you guys how I do it, but I'm just gonna kind of explain it a little bit. So when a cast member sends me in a picture, I will go in and I'll, put the checker logo on it, and then I'll put the logo on top. Shout out to Mark Mather, who designs all the logos for Eagle Chess Knockout. And I can't believe we have another logo coming, you guys. And this is going to be the best one that he's ever done. It will be revealed in episode 5, but I'm not going to reveal it now. So I'm super excited. It's going to be the official logo for all the episodes, like further out. So I'm super, super excited. So when I get the picture onto the screen, I am going to create like their name so that when you guys watch the episode, since it's not officially fully animated yet, but we hope to get there, you guys know who's talking and you can kind of keep up with the episode. So we have the Dart Chess Master here. I would just type in his name and how I do that. So if you go to home, and then you just click on caption, this little editing file here is going to show up, and then you can put in whatever you want. You can make it, whatever size you want. I pretty much adjusted mine, so I'm just gonna keep it the way that it is because I'm happy the way that it is, so I'm not gonna change it. So I'm actually working on scene 2 with this particular cast member. He sent me in all of his lines already, so it may not sound as precise as it's going to sound when we post it on YouTube. And again, that's just because my laptop does not get the best sound quality. It's in the work, guys. I have stuff coming in the future for better sound quality. So it sounds good on my end, so it may just be a sound like a little bit gibberish on your end, but here we go, and let's just take a listen on what the Dart Chess Master is saying. Okay, so that's just a snippet of what he's saying there, and then this is actually the rest of the recording that my good friend Stefan Passmore had sent me, and he also voices the Dart Chess Master, so that works out. So what we're going to do now is I am going to take this scene and I'm just going to copy the rest of the lines that he did, and then we are just going to cut this. This is one I was kind of working on earlier, but I will do another one just to show you how I officially do it. Another thing is, so sound quality is very, very important. And sometimes I like to add in music when the characters are speaking, and saying their lines. And you'll see that later in part 2 when I actually put the scene together with all the other characters. So I always, keep this up because this volume is going to go up and then the music volume is going to go down. And I'm going to show you guys how I do the balance between high and low. So we're just going to save this one because this one is already done. And we are going to filter it in. Okay. So this is scene 2, line 5. He's the Dark Chess Master. And the reason that I typed out the line is so when I go back and I put everybody's lines together and I edit all the scenes, it makes sense to me because I don't have to go back and pull up the script. So. Okay, so we have scene 2, line 5, and we're gonna go ahead and save it. And it takes like a little bit of time. I almost feel like I should have like a little bit of Jeopardy music for you guys, just so. And here we go. We're gonna play it back.
Keep on with your smart mouth comments, then you will be the first to die.
And that sounds pretty good. So that line is done. We've got that edited, and that is just super, super awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to the next line that he sent me because he sent it all in one file. And we're just going to remove this because that's already been done. So I don't even have to edit that again. Okay.
And you, find the prince, or I will have your head. And you, find the prince, or I will have your head.
If anybody got the Disney reference there.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Okay, so usually Stefan sends me about like 2 or 3 takes, which is super, super important. I can't talk today. I'm still working on my diction, guys. Forgive me. But usually Stefan sends me about 2 or 3 takes of the same line. And that's just simply because like it gives you an option of like, do you want to do it this way? What's it going to sound like? What are you feeling as the director in the scene? Sometimes I even have cast members, and I know not every director is this way, but I'm a super creative director, so I like for my team to be creative because I understand and I totally get it, especially if you're feeling the moment. So, like sometimes there will be a line that a cast member's like, I don't feel like my character would say this. And so what I will do is I will say, okay, read it out the way that it's read in the script. And then if you want to add in your little ad, you can do that. But you got to read it once the way it's written in the script, and then you can read it again the way you think the character would say it. And then I would just take the best of both worlds and magically put it all together. So Stefan is pretty good about reading the script straightforward. I think there's maybe been like once or twice that he changed something on it, but for the most part, he's pretty good about sticking to the script. I have one team member, shout out to Adam Thomas because I love your rad voice. I really love all my characters, but shout out to Adam. One of the lines that he had in the last episode was, he's like, oh my gosh, like he was like nerding out when David became the Wind Knight for the very first time. And he says, holy chess piece. And that was a line that he added in. And if you guys go back and listen to episode 4, I let him have that little ad. So I'm always doing that for my cast. We always work together. And I feel like with each episode we record, it just gets better and better. If you go back and listen to episode 1, and then you listen to the newest episode today, which is currently episode 4, we're gonna have episode 5 out soon. So they get better. And I really think that my team has just grown into these characters, and I'm excited for the future of Eagle Chest Knockout. So we're just gonna go and do this one scene just to show you guys how I do it. So I really loved how he said, "and you," like it was just so powerful. I love his voice. I feel like I don't know, like he should be like a Disney villain or something. All right, so but it's okay because he's a Ginger Star Eagle Chest Knockout villain, which makes it even better. So hold on 1 second here, and we will.
And you, find the prince, or I will have your head. And you, find the prince, or I will have your head.
So I really like how he said the word "and you" in the first line, but I think I liked the other part better. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut out that second "and you."
Find the prince.
Okay, so we're going to cut out that second "and you," and then we're just going to add this one.
And you, find the prince, or I will have your head.
So I do still kind of like the pause that he gave, the dramatic pause, so I'm just going to filter and space this out a little bit.
And you, find the prince, or I will have your head.
All right, so I really, really like that. So we're going to go ahead and add it. And we're going to take this off. All right, and then we have our next saved scene. I'm going to go ahead and save this. All right, and so this is going to be line 6. And we're going to just go ahead and save that on. All right. And that is done.
And you, find the prince, or I will have your head.
All right, so this video is done, and we are good to go on this particular video. So in part 2, I'm going to show you what I did with that sound effect that we got in this video, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it when I put the whole entire scene together with all the other cast members. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your day, and I will be posting part 2 soon.